Part two, they're going to do whatever it takes to get you back. Like I mentioned before, this individual is facing a backfire, or the spell work, negative energy of trying to keep you bounded and trapped and reliant on them has ricocheted right back. You are going towards a new beginning. Some of you are in this new cycle of your new beginning. You're feeling more vibrant, you're feeling more energetic. And one of the reasons why you're feeling in this energy is because you have removed yourself from this individual. You are now standing in your power. You are realizing that you are the true leader of your own life. Okay. I feel like this individual had an ability to intervene on your connection. So there may have been like third parties in your connections. They may have isolated you from friend groups, from connecting with family members, because they wanted to be the main person in your life. And maybe at a time they actually were, and you didn't have any clarity about this person because, again, they were using the art of manipulation. They were maybe, for some of you, abusing their power in regards to, manipulating you with money. They may have guilt tricked you in regards to making you feel like they were very downtrodden, they were very burdened. So I am picking up for some of you, unfortunately, they may have financially abused some of you as well. They may have tried to make you feel sorry for them, and you may have parted ways with your money. And sometimes you didn't even have a lot of money, but this person made you feel guilty for not giving them any money. And sometimes in those cases, they actually had more money than you. But again, they were trying to control you. I also feel for some of you that in the now, this individual is very desperate to close the gap, i.e., they feel like there is a huge distance between yourself and them. Here in Amari, and so much distance between us. Some of you've grown very cold towards this individual because you realize their schemes, you see. And in the past, you were not listening to your guys. I mean, your guys tried to warn you, maybe other people tried to warn you about this person, but some of you felt like, oh, this person reminds me of my mom, or this person, they mean well to me. They're like a family member. And some of you, because you weren't in your power, you enjoyed the attention that this person gave you, but it was fake attention. It was all about them keeping you under their power, under their control. And when they honed in on your insecurities, because I feel for some of you, you really let this person in. And the thing is we've all been there when we've given the wrong person access to us. And I feel like this person got a lot of access to you. They got a lot of access into your psyche. They were able to, this person could have spiritual gifts. I feel like they do, but they use their gifts for the bad, right? But what they didn't understand is that you also have gifts as well. And you realize how powerful you are when you actually ended up destroying this person by just simply taking yourself away. So you had the power all along, but in the past you felt like this individual was more powerful than you. You needed them. You needed to rely and lean on them as though they were a crutch, when in actual fact they were feeding off your energy. You gave this person hype, literally gave this person hype. But back to the point, I have a habit of that. I can go to different topics. One of my sisters always says, Alicia, that's my name, right? Stick to the story, because I can just kind of go up the motorway, around the park, and up the bend. But anyway, let's get right back into it. I feel as if you were warned by this person, about this person. Sorry, you were warned maybe by people. Your guys definitely were trying to show you signs, but you turned the blind eye to it. And again, we've all been there, right? And again, I feel like this person may have connected with you. I feel like this person honed in on your vulnerabilities, and you allowed them access to you. And I'm not telling you off or anything, because like I said, we've all been there. It's happened to me before. That's why I'm able to explain it to you if you didn't understand what was going on, right? But you were at a vulnerable state in your life, and this individual used that opportunity to get you to be very self-reliant. I mean, I keep saying that word, but that's what it's coming across to me as what they were doing, right? And I feel like you believe that this person had nothing but love for you. Hashtag 5 heartbeats. Um, got nothing but love for you, baby. Right? So for some of you, yeah, this person definitely gaslighted you. For others of you, you may have just looked at this person as someone that was like a family member, but this person was deeply, deeply in love with you. And the thing is, this person's actually crashing out because during your absence, they realize that I wouldn't even call it love. I just feel like it's a mixture of obsession, control, passion. You know, they have a lot of passion for you. And I don't feel like anyone's made them feel the way that you do. You know, they definitely do have romantic feelings for you, but it's more of a sense of, you know, having that access to you to maybe show other people, look who I've got, because this person does put you on a pedestal. Maybe when you were around this person, they acted as if they didn't, but they really do, because for some of you, they're crying or they have cried about you, and this person has tried to stuff their emotions down in regards to how this actual situation is making them feel. This person feels very stuck right now, but they're still going to put in the work. They are in refusal to admit that this situation is over. You know, we've got the Ten of Swords here. That's like finality. But they feel as if you are the prize, because quite simply you are. Come on, it's you. Of course you're the prize. But they know you're the prize. But it's a bruise to their ego to know that you don't want them anymore. And now they're thinking, because they're narcissists, these individuals, whoever this person is, they're a narcissist. They're thinking, I don't want anyone else to have you, even though when they had you, they weren't treating you the best, right? This is not the type of person to tell you how amazing you are. They'll always put you down, say little, you know, comments, because they saw how other people treated you. They saw how other people viewed you, respected you, you know. And I feel like you have a lot of popularity. A lot of people do like you. Some of you could be in the public eye, even if you're not. You get a lot of attention, right? You're very attractive. You've got a very attractive personality. You know, you're a vibe. You're that girl. You're that guy, innit? Like, let's just be real. That's who you are. And this person knew it. And by you associating with them, made them feel like they were that girl or that guy, but they were riding off your coattails. You know, this is a type of person that is not that talented, but they will align with other people to boost their profile. For some of you, yeah, they could be quite well established, well respected in whatever field that they are in, but they ain't you. They ain't you, right? And they know that. And I feel for some of you, because they're so stuck in their ego, they don't want you to meet your match, and they could be very fearful that you are falling in love or that you're going to be in a relationship with someone. You know, some of you are on your way to success and victory. You've been working on something for a long time, or you're on the cusp of something magical, I should say. And again, the reason why I said magic is because in the past, this person's used magic to stop and block you from moving towards a goal, a person, a career opportunity. And this person just feels very intoxicated by you. You know, there's a lot of passion to stop you, but whatever they try and throw out to you, it comes right back. For some of you, you've blocked this individual and they've sent messages to you and their messages haven't gone through. But I feel this is more with the Eight of Wands, their thoughts. They're trying to send thoughts out to you. Pray before you go to bed for some of you, because I'm feeling like this person may be trying to visit you in your dreams, you know, to try and communicate with you in that way, to gain control. And at a time, you know, maybe in the past, whatever they were throwing at you in the dream state, not for all of you, so don't get scared, but for some of you, yeah, right, it was working. And I feel like this person, they're very determined to sabotage a connection. They're very determined to try and sabotage a business opportunity, a work opportunity. There's something about free. So they feel like you're either going to collaborate with a business partner, you're going to sign a contract, or you're going to get into a relationship or a friendship, and they are intending to sabotage it. They are very angry, and they could be threatened that you have someone around you. They could be threatened that you have a glow up and that you're feeling more confident, you're feeling more attractive, and they're in fear. They're in fear of your beauty, your confidence, how people are doting on you, and they are willing to invest in destroying your confidence, and they're going to be trying to move silently